High school romance anime always have two options. Option A, trauma dump disguised as a hug. Option B, your name is Hori, and your man is hotter outside of school. This is Horimiya, the anime where everyone's attractive, everyone's emotionally repressed, and every episode ends like it's a final scene in a K-drama. Hori, the MILF, Miyamura, the goth boyfriend. We start with Kyoko Hori, who's the class rep, student idol, and part-time single mother. Not legally, but spiritually. While most anime girls are out here chasing boys, she's out here chasing after her sick brother while scrubbing the floors, folding laundry, and cooking meals like she's speedrunning adulthood. And then there's Izumi Miyamura, who looks like he sells vapes behind the gym. But actually he just wants friends. At school, emo mushroom. Outside, 7 piercings, full sleeve tattoo, and probably listens to Joji on 2x speed. Basically, if you fused a soft boy and a delinquent in a blender and added anxiety. They meet after Miyamura saves Hori's little brother, and instead of running away like a socially anxious king, he gets invited to her home. Who would have thought? Why can't that happen to me? Which is how every romance anime starts, by casually walking into someone's domestic life like you're their long-lost husband. From there, they become the anime equivalent of a married couple who just haven't filed paperwork yet. Hori realizes she doesn't know Miyamura's first name, which is wild considering she's basically seen him half naked. It's like living together but still calling each other bro. Then we get to the student council arc, aka how to cause workplace drama in a school setting. The president, Sengoku, is a man who got bullied in middle school and said, "I'm gonna let that trauma cook." Remy, the ditzy pink-haired girl, drops important documents like she's drops IQ points. They blame Hori, but then Miyamura goes full WWE and headbutts the student council president like he's the main character in a shonen. "Oh my god, you defended me." I just had a concussion, but I look pretty good. And then they start hanging out every day. No confession, no awkwardness. They completely skip the talking stage, the sending real stage, and even the Roblox horror game stage. Flashback time. Miyamura in middle school. Lonely, sad, no riz. He was that one weird kid who ate lunch in the bathroom and got bullied for blinking. So he pierced his ears as a coping mechanism and became cool by accident. Me trying to recreate that in real life, I just got a skin infection. Toru, aka generic anime best friend number 3, has a crush on Hori, but instead of being mad, he bro bonds with Miyamura over punches and ice cream. This is the kind of healthy male friendship that only happens in anime or therapy. Then, Miyamura and Hori start exchanging vibes. Like, not confessions, just vibes. And suddenly the entire school is like, are y'all dating or nah? No. Reality. Married, 2 kids, 1 cat, and a 30-year mortgage. So, Hori is into violence now. Like, not the cute tsundere, I'll slap you because I'm embarrassed. Nah, she full on asked Miyamura to insult her and beat her up. We roleplay domestic abuse for fun. I want you to beat the shit out of me, like throw me across the room, punch me in the face, send me to the hospital. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm just into it. Meanwhile, Yuki starts her arc of being aggressively lonely and emotionally constipated. She has a crush on Toru but refuses to act on it, so she just eats her feelings while side-eyeing Sakura like she's plotting murder. Oh, and Hori's dad appears for 0.2 seconds. This man really walked in like he just respawned from another anime. He immediately ships his daughter and Miyamura harder than the fanbase does. 10 out of 10 absent father energy. Miyamura's glow-up arc is in full swing. He used to be the guy people avoided at school because they thought he'd bring a crowbar to class. Now, the soft, mysterious, pierced-up boyfriend of every fangirl's Pinterest board. We get soft couple moments of them walking home together, cooking like they're already married, Miyamura hiding his hair in front of her friends like it's a forbidden kink. Oh, and Miyamura, he cuts his hair short in this episode, and I mean short. He goes from emo mushroom who listens to Joji in the dark to boy next door shoujo manga lead overnight. Half the cast is like, who is this new transfer student? The other half is busy thirst trapping in the group chat. It's the single most dramatic anime haircut since every shonen protagonist decided bangs were optional. Then Hori gets jealous of another girl talking to Miyamura, and we finally get the confession. Not the actual confession, just vibes again. Because God forbid, 2 anime characters just say, I like you, without going through 3 flashbacks, 1 trauma monologue, and a random rainstorm. Suddenly, we meet Shindo, Miyamura's chaotic sunshine friend from middle school. This man shows up like an over-caffeinated golden retriever and proceeds to drop therapy lines like, I was worried about you. Bro, where were you in episode 1? Also, we find out Hori might be a little possessive, as in, call me by my first name or I will murder you in your sleep. Meanwhile, the rest of the cast just keeps growing. Sakura, the class rep who's secretly in love with Toru. Yuki is still trying to act unbothered but slowly dying inside. Remy, being, well, Remy. And somehow this episode ends with Hori and Miyamura low-key kissing, but only after a punch, a scream, and going through the 5 stages of grief. We get a flashback to middle school Miyamura, aka depression but make it goth. This man was bullied, isolated, and mentally 3 Linkin Park songs away from vanishing. Also, Yuki is in her denial era, watching Toru and Sakura flirt from across the room like, I'm fine, I'm not jealous, I'm just emotionally withering inside like a dying succulent. Well, introducing Kyosuke Hori, professional troll. He suddenly returns like a side character who glitched back into the plot and immediately tries to third wheel his daughter's relationship. Dude walks in, sees Miyamura, and goes, yep, that's my son-in-law now. Miyamura, like any sane person, panics at the idea of meeting the girlfriend's dad. This is the chill dad. This is the uncle that you invite to the cookouts. Meanwhile, Yuki is still in denial about liking Toru. It's like she's stuck in this time vortex and she's constantly going in circles trying to figure out what's going on. Sakura is like, I think I like him too. And Yuki's like, wow, good for you. Toru is just vibing. Out of nowhere, Miyamura just casually drops a marriage proposal. In this economy, no fanfare, no music, just, hey, wanna get married someday? Sure. Bro, y'all are 17. This man really skipped the dating DLC and unlocked the marriage ending speedrun. They lie in bed, no funny business, just pure anime intimacy. And while all that's happening, Toru and Yuki still aren't dating. The only real relationship development they get is a head pat. Rest in peace side character romance. I had a lot of hopes for that. Alright, school ends. Yeah, this episode is a slap in the face. It's graduation day, which means everyone is panicking about the future, reflecting on life, trying to not cry in front of their crush. Classic anime finale checklist. Miyamura's inner monologue? Straight up poetry. Meanwhile, Hori is stressed, not about exams, not about speeches, but because she might have to say goodbye to Miyamura one day. Girl's out here fighting for her future husband like it's the last rose ceremony on The Bachelor. And just to destroy us one final time, Miyamura starts thanking literally everyone. His friends, his bullies, his past self, and probably even the studio animators. This man is out here giving a TED talk to the entire school about emotional healing. In the final scene, Miyamura and Hori walk home, holding hands under the softest anime lighting known to mankind. He looks at her and says something like, I love you, not just now, but always. And that's it. No crazy plot twists, no demons, no world-ending crisis, no isekai. Just 2 people who found each other at the right time in a world that finally feels warm. And if that message didn't hit you in the feels, you might already be emotionally dead inside. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to rewatch episode 5 and cry about Miyamura's glow up again, because that's what peak male performance looks like. It might even be on par with Sung Jin-woo's glow up. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and go confess to your crush before a scared introvert beats you to it.